How did visitors to South Africa, and especially a lot of foreign businesses, infiltrate all our townships so quickly and so successfully?
Money.
Mm-hmm.
It's money.
I left the hood before I could learn how to whistle. Yeah, I left before my lips were... Okay. No, but the one that you guys... Raps these days are tough on me. They don't have sourdough raps.
Oh!
Yeah. No, hey, gut health, buffet. Yeah, so I've been on Pizza Perfect since the beginning, like since I was a kid, since I was a lighty.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so yeah.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
good
and
enough.
then the food will always ask me, what is your South African food? And I say, South Africa doesn't have food. We have the best of all the food from all over the world.
That's how Pastor Rams angafuna ukuvana no sisi. Anathi I'll introduce Pastor Rams lapho kuzodwa abantu. Faded in the weekend. Weekend faded. That's the name of the brand. Welcome to the Hustlers Corner. Merchandise o top o jwang qav. Kren ya ka nna nke be kshaile e wa bona. Mara ke chaitse ra ngono kshape e fanda qav di kepa jwang. Faded the weekend. That's the name of the brand. Go to a social media platform called The Parks for you to buy the merchandise, or whenever you are in Tembisa. Zwagala ko Moedi ko kasengwe ba reng ke Moedi. And the name of the place is called The Weekend. Check out this tea. Ngifuna bayibona.
Hola.
And ngifuna baboneka Nota babonise the match. They must see the match first.
Can they see the back? Ooh.
Yeah.
You're seeing...
Turn around, Shebara. Pegale, strategy.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Fresh.
Nota, we back right again at Kaslam. It's good to have you back again.
I'm dressed. Everything I'm wearing is so expensive. I can just feel it. This inside is like a velour.
There's it.
How you doing, my G?
Short talk.
He's a foodie, he's a hustler, he's an entrepreneur. Ake kumuntu ophanda uclever wasethembiso ngamqave lo muntu. And they've grown. The guys have done an incredible job in empowering the hood and bringing lifestyle to the hood. Some of you guys would be familiar with some of the brands that him and his partners have built together with the community of our hood. Asletu, Tembisa. You guys would be familiar with Street Food Market. You guys are familiar with Pizza Sundays. You guys are familiar with The Weekend, which is a chill spot like Moedi. Lebs are sharps, isn't it?
Eta.
Just a Tembisa.
Shukran man.
Shapujana Tam.
Ala.
Congrats on everything.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I don't know if congrats. We still hustling.
I know people. You know we never arrive. And when people say congratulations, you're like, hey, at the back of your mind, like, hey,
yes. Because even my team doesn't know that I'm doing the interview because we don't do them. We don't. But just because of Rodman, just because of you guys,
yeah.
We just said, we can't say no to you guys. You guys, Rodman Barona, you guys are pushing. So it's like us having a conversation more than anything.
No, but I just wanted to say thank you and congratulations because ngiyacava letsova. Ngiyacava ukuthi nikhuzukile, you know? Ngiyacava before nami ngiba grey. Before ngiba nama dreadlocks from dala, you know?
Fair.
Just to see what you guys
Fair,
have achieved,
fair,
it really
fair.
means a lot and it
Yes.
humbles me, you know?
Yes.
And I'm glad today that Nota was shying around. It's like, see, this interview would be more Nota having a conversation with you. Me, I'm here and there. But I also just want to celebrate entrepreneurs that are doing great work from my hood.
Yes.
Let the rest of my audience see what's going on in Kaslami,
Yes.
you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. 100% true. 100%
Nota,
true.
meet
Yeah.
Lebza.
Hey.
No, thank you. We actually
up.
met earlier.
Yes.
I gave him a quick interview, an
Hey, you
elevator
did.
interview. I asked him about his business, and you went here. I don't know if you want to talk about the business that you were on, securing permits or some stuff.
Yes.
But
Yes.
while you were in your absence, we had a guest come through.
Is it?
Yeah,
That's
just-
a guy.
yeah,
Oh, yes.
he was walking past, he was coming through, and he was just talking about him leaving Tembisa. He's now in some suburb, I don't know where, but he's visiting back home. He says the energy is different. And what I had to say to him is that, the energy is different because Ikasi is an environment where all of us are trying to escape, And I mean, I'm an early escapee. I left very, very early. So I've lived my whole life in the suburbs, and only came back as an adult,
To the hood. Okay.
Yeah, to live Ekas, to live, to understand what it is. You're saying quick say, or whatever the case may be. Just living a life, Ekas, where this is where you sleep, this is where you wake up, So for you guys, what has kept you in the hood?
We told ourselves that, look, we have 25 years of experience in the township.
Okay.
So why can't you just use that 25 years of experience to build? And also because we know what the people here would love to see. Or we would think that, a sunset cinema would be nice in the hood because people never experience it. So that's the whole point. The brands are around us giving people from the hood just a good time, but in a creative way. That's basically that. That's what's keeping us here, so that we develop the hood.
Yeah.
We're here just because of we're developing the hood.
So what do you think has made so many business people apprehensive of investing in their own hoods? Or the challenges?
The reason why you made me there outside and going somewhere, it's the red tapes. There's so many red tapes. There's so many red tapes. It's like it carries the culture. You need to understand the culture first. You need to understand, you need to make relationships. It's like there's so many red tapes that blocks you from doing anything. Even though you're trying to support them, you're trying to create for them. But there's so many other red tapes. It's like you need to meet the councillor, you need to convince the councillor, you need to give them the whole, just the government on its own in terms of helping us get a venue. It's like now, we're not announcing the date for the venue just because we're struggling with venues. We're struggling with venues. We get to do jog, but jog is expensive. It's like we're sitting on about 300,000 just to do jog. And that only happens in Ekurhuleni. In other regions, it's free to do jog. So those kind of stuff. If you don't have the passion for it, you're gonna leave it.
Yeah.
You're not gonna do it.
There's so many hurdles
Yes.
in getting started.
Yes.
That it opens up spaces for people who are not willing to do things via the proper procedures.
Yes.
Okay, so I guess maybe that can come into my next question, which is, how did visitors to South Africa, and especially a lot of foreign businesses, infiltrate all our townships so quickly and so successfully?
Money. It's money. It's like one of the biggest problems, and especially let's say Tembisa or even so many other townships. It's because of all of these foreigners are coming with money. It's like an example is that if you're renting a house for 8,000 rand, a foreigner will come and say, no, I'll pay 16,000. So the landlord will basically go with the 16,000. It's money, nothing else.
So it's gentrification, basically.
Yes, it's people we're losing so much of the township just because of all of these foreigners are coming in with money. It's like now my lady is able to have 10,000 every month just because of there's a Pakistani that took the garage. 10,000, you don't get 10,000 anywhere.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think our separate development, his legacy is playing itself out in our townships because they
Oh, it's
become
the worst.
very vulnerable.
Yes.
Because in more developed areas,
Yes.
you don't get so much of an influx because the barriers to entry are higher there anyway, and only the rich can afford
Yes.
to be there. And most of those are entrenched, so it's more difficult for people to occupy the space. No, that's a very interesting way of simplifying it, because people always say there's very complicated reasons. So how do we simplify it, like for locals? Like, what are the 5 things that, like, let's distill it down, 5 things that can be done to ensure that local township-based entrepreneurs are able to get their starts or start their businesses and grow their businesses without so much competition coming in from people outside of their communities?
Oh yes, I think, I don't know if I could take 5 out of my head, but I think the first one is that the passion for the township. Township needs passion. It's like you need to grow up here and see everything that has been here, and like with me is that the minute I see my neighbor or one of the boys is around the hood are working with me to create something and getting paid, and you're seeing them change. That's amazing. It's like you get that. Bana ko kasi ba ki mama Bongani, Isaac, Komani, Lilebo. They are Batusa, they are big. So when I'm touching the actual community, that's one of the first thing. I think the second thing is that it's funds. Funds. It's like the most important thing about any other business or starting a business from anywhere. It's funds. And the thing is, you could get an uncle that really loves what you're doing but doesn't have the funds or doesn't have any other connection to give you. So I think just having platforms that are able to fund you in the township, that are able to fund you, and yes,
that's 2.
Yes. And I think 3, it's I don't know.
Okay, so let's just drill down on those 2. Like, I was asking you to give me stuff so I could ask you about those specific things in particular. So when we talk about the passion, what do you think drives the passion for the township? Like, what is it about the township mythology? Sorry, that actually attracts people. Tembisa in particular.
I could speak for just ourselves. Creating. It's like we started with the first brand. We were on a street food market. Imagine there's people that still think that whenever they see a street food market somewhere, they think that they're stealing our idea. Because it's like, because we saw it. I used to go to Rosebank College in Bram.
Yeah.
So I woke up 9 o'clock. I was working on a Saturday in the finance department. Then I was like, okay, let me go to Pick and Pay. Pick and Pay, I'm like, 9 o'clock. Yeah. What? Those people are 9 a.m. They're having drinks, cocktails. I'm not used to that coming from the hood.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, boys, come and see this. After seeing that, then we said, okay, we need something like this in the hood. Then we did it.
Yeah.
So it's creating. Same thing with Pizza Sunday. Pizza Sunday is us being able to go to Andisio and taste Andisio. It's like, Mara, this is different compared to Deponez and Roman's Pizza most.
Yeah.
Then we're like, people in the hood will appreciate this. Yeah, let's do Pizza Sunday.
Yeah.
Same thing with the weekend. It's like, okay, there's no party place. Only places open on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, then now you're attending Taco Tuesday in Rosebank.
Why? You have to go so far.
Wow, yeah, no, people. Let's also create the weekend.
And sometimes Uber doesn't want to come into Tembisa.
It doesn't. Even now, it doesn't.
I've experienced that before.
Yes.
Yeah.
It doesn't. So that's why we need to be the ones that are actually creating that.
Yeah.
So probably the third thing is that some of the things, they're not here.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why
bringing exposure,
bringing them here.
Yeah.
It's very important. Like we need to. There's few brands that are doing deliveries for Namomukas, and they're pretty good. The Swiper and the Kasiti.
Sure.
Yeah, the Swipe and Kasiti, they're doing great stuff.
So they're delivering.
They're delivering.
They're the biggest in Tembisa,
They are
by the way.
biggest in Tembisa
Nice.
now. Those are the two brands. So I want to, if we don't create it, no one else will.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we don't do a
So
Sunset
we have to
Cinema,
create stuff that is amazing that people will then feel passionate about their hoods.
Yes.
That my hood has created this or my hood has this.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And that brings about passion. Okay, now let's go into the funding element, right?
Before you continue,
Yeah.
by the way, the next episode we sit down, organize the founders of Kasiti and Swiper.
Oh, yes.
So we can interview them here with the live audience.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and not only them, maybe
So
two
many other-
or three other
so many-
brands.
so many-
not
so
only
many other
deliveries,
great,
Yeah.
great
entrepreneurs
brands.
that you think
That-
should be on this
like
platform.
Faded also, the t-shirt
That's
guys.
why I'm Pusha. Sure.
Yeah, the
Sure.
Faded, the t-shirt
Yeah.
guys. Yeah, we can call in a few creatives, yeah.
So yeah, in terms of funding, where's the Bank of Tembisa?
The bank.
Yeah, the Tembisa Bank.
Yo, there's no Tembisa bank here. So, like, for us, it's firstly, it's being able to push so much transactions. Like pushing so much transactions. It's like one of the supporters for us. It's Yoko. Yoko helped us in so many
Yeah,
of our
but that's
things.
a payment provider, point of
Yeah,
sale.
but they have a cash advance.
Okay,
They provide cash advances.
Okay.
It's like the craziest
so
thing
they
is
give
that
you financing.
financing so many other businesses around the hood.
Yeah.
They're getting funds from Yoko.
Nice.
It's like your 20,000, 10,000. It helps. It helps. It's like even if you're doing like 300 rand a day,
Yeah.
that are the transactions.
Yeah,
Yeah, you get a bit of funding from Yoko.
from Yoko.
Yoko
Okay.
helps, and right now we've learned the hard way. It's like we even like going to get money from someone. Omokasi, then you have to Kitimi Sarafu. It's like you, but that created you getting to understand the whole of the township. Understanding Korea, there's industries in the hood that you need to know, and you need to be protected and all of those things.
Okay, cool. So, I mean, there's no Tembisa Bank. There's no banking in Tembisa. What about our mother societies? Where's that money going?
Our mother societies.
Yeah, like Stockfels and
Yeah,
investment clubs.
you
Like,
know-
where does that money go? It's not going into entrepreneurship or startup capital for businesses.
It cannot go into that because most of the time money that's being invested it's extra money. Tsa society, it helps a lot. It helps the families. It can't go hore ngwana wa ka wa kala e re no kinke di chance ke mka 10,000 ele.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah,
It's
but
like
why is that so? What do you think that is the reason?
Because
What do you think is the reason why it is so?
It's like that. It's because of they need that money for something else. It's a matter of priorities. It's like I can't gamble with 10,000 now if that's the only thing I have. Do you understand? So like if I still believe, yeah,
the Stockfel is for survival. It's not for investment.
Stockfel is for survival. It's putting up that money, then being able when it hits December, you are able to say, okay, December now, I'm able to save up and buy a uniform for next year. And now we have visitors. Now we are able to have money for the 25th. We are able to have money for the 31st. The kids need December clothes. So it's basically for that.
Okay.
It's basically for
No,
that.
cool.
If maybe it was done specifically for businesses, probably that's the way we should.
That would be, but people are, and I just want to ask him one more question about that. So you told us about Yoko giving cash advances. Now, which banks do most people use in the township, or from your point of sale, which bank would you say is the most used?
It's Capitec.
So Capitec is one of the biggest banks in the country. I think their stock price went up by a couple billion.
Yes.
This year. How much have they invested in capitalizing the townships?
I think right now we're fortunate enough because we went to DSTV Delicious like in 2016. We went to the first DSTV Delicious in 2016. Then we got there, we saw Netbank and ATM. We're like, hi, we need an ATM also in the hood. So what happens is that one of the Capitec in Glenmarace came to the street food market. After coming to the street food market, then we said to him, Doc, you've seen what we do. Call in Capitec. Call in Capitec, let's do a proposal together. Then we did a proposal. Our first bank that we got funded in was Capitec. So what Capitec did, we said also is that giving opportunities to say, okay, Capitec, we're not saying come and fund us for the first one. What we're saying is that bring ATMs, because we saw that at DSTV Delicious. So just because of those ATMs,
they could see the values.
They saw the value.
Oh.
After that, they saw the value. They were like,
so you said to who you wanted as a funder, let us show you how much money we can make you.
Yeah, bring
your tools and we'll show you how much money we can print.
See, then people were so excited. People were withdrawing like crazy because now this is the only ATM in an actual festival. So people were. Then after that, Monday morning, they were like, "Hey guys, come to Cape Town. Let's talk."
Yeah.
Then we had that conversation. Then they were able to fund us with benches. We still use the same benches even now. Yeah, we got those benches from Capitec.
Nice.
Yeah.
A true definition of any entrepreneur is for you being able to use the little that you've got to show what you can do, for people to buy into your idea, your vision, or whatever it is that you're pushing. A lot of the time we want people to come in and help us, but they don't understand the passion that we have as much as we do, because we come from these environments. We've got the passion, we've got the ideas and the vision, etc. Well, Bona, they'll see your presentation, blah, 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 but what excites them is the numbers. What is just said now, the numbers. Once they can see the numbers, once they can see that your thing is moving, and when they come on board, they can already see through the pilot project, whatever it might be, just like what they did with the one event pilot project. Hey, then now get ring with hey man. Then they start getting interested because they can see what you can give them. Remember, no matter how sad or soulful your story might be, angeke bakuzwele uthanda ungathandi. Noma ngabe ungakhala kangakanani wena uspecial kangakanani ukuthi tshwantse ba kgethe wena over bana ba bang. The only thing you can do is to show them value. I'm going to come in with two questions and I'm going to give it back to Nota. In terms of starting brands, don't be afraid to start brands and fail and move forward. Don't be afraid of a lot of people who criticize you and say, "Ngatu everywhere, ngatu wenza into eziningi, ngatu awazi ukuthi wenzani. Ngati uyazimixa na uqeda ngatu kule na." That's what hustling is all about. We fail forward, guys. You find out many different ways of what not to do. And as you fail, you move on to the next thing. So I'm going to talk about the brands that they've started. And I'm not saying they've succeeded in all of them. He'll probably share a little bit about some of their stories and their journeys and where some of these brands are. And my question would be, where are those brands right now? And where have you guys been able to get this krach over the years to build so many brands? And what has each brought to the table, and how do they differ from each other, or the different offerings from the brands? Food Finder, Easy Saturday,
yes,
which somebody else would say, isn't it the same concept as Pizza Sunday? You've got the street food market, Sunset Cinema, you've got the Pizza Sunday, you've got the Easy Saturday Foundation,
yes,
and you've got the weekend. I mean, I've already counted about 7.
Yes, so
07
so we started with the first one. So this is Working People 2016, and saying, okay guys, let's do the first one. We did the first event, which we saw the lifestyle and everything in Braam, and said, oh, okay, street food market. Let's do our own neighborhoods market. Okay, let's do our own, where we're gonna give platform to businesses to come and showcase. We did the first one. After doing the first one, just because of it became a success, because we literally like made 500 rand from it. Then after that, but just because of the support that we got from it, and we said, okay, cool. Now Monday morning, I said I was working at Vega. I'm a junior accountant at Vega. So I was
went
like,
to Vega.
Yeah, I used to work for Vega
I
in Randbeck.
BBM.
Yeah. Oh, in Randbeck.
Yeah, on
yes,
Smarts.
it's such a yeah.
I dropped out after 1 year. In less than 1 year.
In design school, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I used to work there. So
my favorite thing is philosophy class in Vega. If you go to Vega, the philosophy class is the most important class.
Yes,
yeah, by the way.
That's a cool space. It's like, but I was working at the finance department. Sorry. I was working at the finance department. Then working from there, after us doing the first street food market, it was one of those things, guys. Now Monday morning, went into the taxi, got inside. Then I was like, yo, I'm going to deal with those emails there. Then I went out. I was like, I can't do this. After going out, then the mind, you know how it is. It's like, yo, God gave you this job. Are you leaving it? Are you leaving this job? God gave you this job, dog. Then I went back inside the taxi. As soon as it got full, I went out. Came back to the hood, and I was like, dog, Banna, let's start pushing. Then we did the first one.
Which year was this?
2016.
Nice.
So we did.
That's the year of Ngotu.
Oh yeah, that was a good year.
And that's the year when I think Mofa was 1 or 2 years old.
Yeah.
These guys always featured me in their events.
Nice.
Always say, "Grootman, Zogala and the product, Zogala and the product."
Come in
And
the
thank you
product,
for
yes.
that, bro. Appreciate it.
Yeah. But I got the BPM of Ngotu here at Tembisa.
Is it?
Yeah, I was going to what's that modern mid Boulders?
Boulders, yes.
Yeah,
yes,
and
yes,
I was
yes.
buying itegi, and I was looking for any taki within 600 rand. I had 600 rand, and then I got one for 400 rand after walking around, and they were playing everything in 45 RPM. I was like, why do you guys play everything? I can't remember the actual store. It was either Studio 88 or Skipper Bar or something like that, right? Like, no, this is what we do in Tembisa. We play 45 RPM, and I came to Tembisa same time, and I heard 45 RPM. Then I searched for 2 years until we found a song
Shoo.
like that. It was inspired by Tembisa, that song.
It's a party venue. It's a party venue.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
So that's what people party here.
Yeah.
People party. It's like the weekend doesn't go empty.
Yeah, so you're telling us about your experience after you left Vega.
Yes.
to
So
come back
after
to the-
leaving Vega, that's where we decided, oh, okay, cool. We have a brand. Let's push it. 2016, 2017, 2018. Brands die. Brands receive a lot of stuff. It's like, and especially from our side. From our side is that because now you are starting up, you attract a lot of people. Like that's why most of the time we like keeping our things private. Like we don't like doing interviews or anything. It's because of it attracts a lot of stuff. It attracts a lot of people that are coming in. So it attracted someone that came in, said, "Hey guys, I have money. Trust fund babies. I have money. I wanna give you guys. I'll pay you guys 40,000 each every month. This is like 2019. I'll pay you guys 20,000 every month.
Before COVID.
Yeah, before
Yeah.
COVID. I'll pay you guys money, and I'll take 70% of Easy Saturday street food markets."
Yeah.
And then we look at each other, we're like, I never talk. So this person, just before coming up with the proposal, was someone that helps, is around the event.
As a mentor.
Helping. So the minute we rejected, was like, okay, sharp. Just because of this is a generic name, I'll go create my own.
Get like
Yeah.
up.
Get like up.
Okay.
I Kapa did a street food market.
Yeah.
Did a street food market. All our workers, even family, all our workers. Same thing that foreigners do in the hood.
Gone.
Like, how much were you getting at street food market? What? 4,000? That's nothing. I'll give you 8,000. This guy's host once a week. My family has a garage. I'll get you a job at the garage. So that's basically, then the brands came out, both of them. So now there's 2 street food markets. Then also we didn't have the actual money to host it because it took like close to about 400,000 to make it.
Oh my goodness.
So now
the first
we don't
one.
have, no, not the first one. Going forward.
The continuation.
And the fourth year, because you did for 3 years,
2016, 17, 18, and 19. Just
Yeah,
end
the
of
fourth year.
18. Yeah, end of 18, going into 19. That's when now it hosts about 11,000 people.
Wow.
We need a lineup. You know how expensive events are.
I know, exactly.
It's a lot. So now we had a cost of 400,000. Then we couldn't host. Now people are saying, no, which one is the right street food market? So now you can't patent street food market. It's a generic name.
Yeah. So were they on the same day, these events?
Yeah, so he does events on our same days. When we're planning to do an event, now we are not able to host. There's 2 flyers coming out. Then the event gradually slowed down. Then we also said, because now it's so hard for us to host, we kept the events back.
Yeah, okay.
So we couldn't host. And the street food market took us out of the hood. We're now staying in Olifants.
So yeah, now you've got 2 brands that are running concurrently. So at which point did you guys say, let's pull back? Because you started slowing down, and then
Yes.
at which point did you say, okay, let's pull back now. Let's move on to the next thing.
I think the situation on its own made us pull back. This is someone that's able to call in big artists like Can you? No,
the Kanye West of South Africa.
Yes. Then
Kanye West was in South Africa.
It was
You're
Casper calling all these big artists. So we're not able to do that. We're not able to raise the 400,000 to do it. So this person is using.
So I need to dilute
they used to even say
Apple
they used to call him on social media money and power. He had money, he had power, and we didn't have anything. So and now because street food market took us out of the hood. So now we're studying now at least getting a 2-bedroom. Now we moved out. So after that whole commotion, we had to go back to the hood. Got back.
Financial troubles?
Yes, financial troubles.
Okay.
Financial troubles because we used to host street food market every month.
Okay.
Yeah, on one Saturday.
So it was like
every
a
month.
rent party for you guys?
Yeah, it was. Now we do an event. Yeah, then we are able to pay rent. We are able to change our lives and doing. Then after the two brands, the other brand was created by that person that we rejected. We came back to the hood. Coming back to the hood, it was that we had a relationship with the stalls, street food market.
Okay, before you get into that, when do you decide, okay, Mafeta Sbuele Kas?
It's not being able to pay rent. So this is 20.
So were
2019.
you evicted or were you like, we're going to get evicted?
No, it's stressing. Now, just before month end hit, it's like, we can't go through that same thing we went through last month. No, we need to ask our parents to give us money and everything.
And how long did it take you after you came back, Ekas, to tell people that?
I think he's going there. Don't make it of thought.
I don't want him to get into the business aspects. I want him to get into the emotion of Ekas. You know what I mean? Because I experienced coming back or moving Ekas as an adult, and
it's the worst.
You know,
it's the worst. It's the worst because now people look at you. It's not even about you. It's like people look at you in a certain way that now you are out of the hood. So now when you're back, it's like they still look at it's like you're a failure. You basically look like a failure. It's like we'll chill and they'll make fun of us that you guys you guys were living the life.
Benizi.
Yeah, Beni. But you know how stories then there were stories that these ones were buying sneakers every week. That's why they didn't have the money.
Yeah,
they blew the money, they blew everything. Came back to the hood, still living. So we used to meet. It's like because we're friends. We grew up together. It's like we primary friends. Yeah.
So how did the brotherhood rebuild now? Come back.
The brotherhood.
Yeah.
It's we basically we had us. You know, when you have the only option is that other person. It's like calling Bongani and say, Bongani, where are you? Hey, I'm not planning today. Where are you? Okay, come, I'm coming. So we already had a friendship. So that friendship was one of those that it's always there. It's like we always meet up, even if there's nothing. It's like we always meet up and say, hey, talk, hey, what's happening? Yeah, man, hey, I met someone. So there was a point where we met you, you were driving. Then you saw me and Bongani outside. It's like, those were the hardest days. We even took a photo with you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kal pasle la tswana la robot boy la mofaya.
Yes. So wabana sometimes when then we meet you, it's like, hey boys, la pusha man, hey, I wanna do something. So I'll hit you up whenever I feel so that gave us that encouragement. Just believe. So we had those things. But so now, just because of the relationship we've had with our stalls, I had a good relationship with one of the stalls.
So hold on, the stalls, what are the stalls selling?
Stalls, they saw all the food stalls.
Yeah, they all sell food.
Yeah. They all of them sell food. Some of them it's faded. Design clothes, some of them are doing art. It's a whole lot of crafts. It's different crafts. So now, just because of the relationship that I had with Malume, we call Malume's Pizza. So Malume's Pizza, I meet him in Foslo. I'm attending Sporo Cookout in Foslo. So after meeting Malume, is like, hey, Mshan, hi man, street food market man. So I'm like to Malume, also just thinking out of my head. I'm like, Malume, what I want from you is that you come to the hood to Tembisa, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Every Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Ngizokulanda ngale, then we'll come sell it this side. Then mina I'll be able to deliver like us. Just to give Malume that that kind of a thing. And also Malume does amazing pizza. It's oven baked.
So you kept the relationships going.
Yeah, so I had that relationship with Malume.
And you also kept networking, going to events.
Going to different
events. How do you pay for events
from parents? We used to have, I think also is that our families. It's one of those stories you meet. Sure. Like I see, the nicest thing is that there's always that one guy in a group. There's always that one guy that has money, is able to do this. So mutokoring in fact, when I event go for slow, sporo. So, but the thing is, we always kept it in that working environment. We've never, after just the fall of street food market.
You wouldn't say, or something.
No, it was always, it was always about work.
It's always about the purpose.
It's always about, like it's always, the conversations is just about work.
And then abantwana is the last thing on your mind.
Yeah.
You understand? So now I want to know which encounter at any event that you went to do you think helped you guys on your comeback trail the most? We know about the Sporo one.
The Sporo, me meeting Malume there. I met Malume. Look, you must come to Tembisa, sell pizza Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So in my mind, I'm like, sure, we could actually make money off Malume just sitting outside my house down the road here on the pavement. Make pizza. I post about it on social media. Then we go deliver it. Namela call in Taxify or someone's using someone's car and go deliver and coming back. That's basically at least we could do around about 1.2 in that day, selling 20 pizzas. We can push. So we called in Malume coming. So Malume came in. Malume started, then we did that. We posted on social media saying that there's Pizza Connect. We used to call it Pizza Connect. There's Pizza Connect. Come in. You can order or you can come. You can order for delivery or you can come in and collect.
Yeah.
Malume did that. So Sundays people used to come and visit us. They would visit us, come through. They'll come in with their cooler box because I'm chilling with Malume. So now people are getting used to it. Okay, I'm gonna find Chapster chilling with Malume. They're selling pizza. Malume me delivering up and down. So we saw the growth of people coming in on Sunday. Then that's when we were like, hey, okay, cool. So this could be Pizza Sunday. People are coming in on Sundays. The brand is growing. We're starting to receive 5 people, 10 people. Then we're like, okay, cool. Then we got the idea of, okay, let's give, because we didn't have a license. It was at my house, outside the house. So we didn't have a license. So we allowed people to come in with cooler boxes. People came in with cooler boxes. People enjoyed Malume's pizza because Malume started pizza, like it's been 30 years now. He used to work for an Italian company in an Italian restaurant in Benoni. He's from Katlego.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's from Katlego. Then after that company, after they've decided, we're leaving South Africa. Then they left him with a skill.
Nice.
Yeah, then he's been doing markets there and there. So now, Malume now it's in the hood. Malume is in Tembisa. We're posting. Our social media was good just because of there was a hype. We fucked up a brand. So so we had at least the people used to. I used to have a lot of followers that are there. So and we post. So now what we did was that because also Pizza Sunday, after us realizing that we could actually do an event on Sundays with those people that are coming in. Okay, cool. Let's get a sound. Then let's chill. Then let's call it Pizza Sunday.
So what did you borrow from street food markets that now exists within Pizza Sundays?
Events management. Because street food markets...
The skill or just the knowledge?
Skill.
Yeah.
The skill. Street food market taught me jog. Okay. I didn't know jog.
Yeah.
I thought the events you could just wake up and do it.
Yeah.
I didn't know we need a full-on file for that. So street food market taught me. Now now there's Pizza Sunday.
Yeah.
Now you're able to say, okay, cool. Are we able to call in an artist? How much is the budget? Okay, cool. Just events management. Street food market taught us events management.
So now you've got events management in the
Yes.
bag. What is Pizza Sundays doing to elevate you beyond where you got with street food market?
So it's us now understanding that we used to have an event that we do once a month. But now we have Pizza Sunday. We have Pizza Sunday. So Pizza Sunday, we're doing it every Sunday. So Pizza Sunday now, it's becoming a brand that could help us eat every week. Now we are eating every week. But also it carries its own problems because we didn't have money to fund it. We used to get a guy that said, okay, cool, I'll buy you guys setup. I'll give you guys money to do the setup. But now I'll take the bar. I'll take the bar of the event.
Did they come with a license as well for that?
Yes.
Okay,
So they
cool.
came with a license to do the bar. Then after doing the bar, we used to wait just after Pizza Sunday ended. We used to wait outside. Then he gives us 150 each so that we buy airtimes for that next week so that we push again. So it's the struggles around it. Also, Pizza Sunday as a brand.
Yeah.
But one thing to us was the consistency. I think what we wanted, never mind how much we're making from Pizza Sunday, we're just saying to ourselves that, hey, as long as we host, guys, as long as we host, people get used to it, no matter how much we don't, because that guy that invested was the one that was taking the money. And then now you get people that are saying, you guys you should have given that, what's 100% of nothing. You should have gave that guy 70% and took that 30%. Because that guy is a millionaire. So now you could have 30% of something. But now you guys chose not to take anything. Now you have 100%.
But did he have the passion?
Didn't last. That brand didn't last.
So the other brand didn't last. So now, okay, the other brand is not lasting. You're on Pizza Sundays. How do you move on to your next responsibility from then? And at what stage was Pizza Sundays at for you to be comfortable enough to move on to another responsibility?
So what happened was that Pizza Sunday came in. Then COVID hit. So now we started with a new brand. We're pushing. It's nice. At least we're starting to pick up. We're still home. We still live at home. But I think that also is that to us, it was never about money. It was always about us being able to host, us being known as, okay, these guys are the ones that host this. These guys are the ones that host Pizza Sunday. So to us was keeping the consistency of Pizza Sunday.
Okay, cool. And then the other businesses that you were talking about?
Then after that, that's when the weekend gave us an opportunity now to buy old shops in the township.
Yeah.
Then start building what we were talking about ever from 2016. It's like we're basically...
So what shops are these? What do they have?
Old shops. Well,
But what do they have now? Yeah, the old shops. Yeah,
old
but what do
shops
they
are
have?
like us. So what we did was that it's a wholesaler bottle store selling cases.
Yeah.
Then we're doing a butcher. So butcher is pretty simple. So from the butcher we're saying we don't want to go fully into supermarkets because it's the margins and everything and us not understanding.
Yeah.
So what we did was that from the butcher we introducing 5 essentials. Mai, boroto, mafura. Those are the 5 essentials so that we also change the mindset of the hood that you could only find those things in foreign market, foreign stores.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now you are able to buy 100% quality bread from us as the
As
shops.
the butcher.
As the
Then the
butcher.
other one?
Then the other one we have a pharmacy. Pharmacy, we are saying that this pharmacy, it has a consultation room.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now you are able to help all the grannies in the hood. There's no need for you to go to clicks. It's like you're creating a mini
And after
clicks.
a long
Chronic
weekend,
medication as
Chronic
well.
medication.
Sure.
after a long
Checkups.
weekend,
Checkups,
if you got
checkups.
babalas,
Yes.
that's your place.
Really?
So that's another.
Morning after pills.
They call them Plan B these days.
Yes. Plan B.
So now you've got a butchery,
Yes.
and the weekend sells meat.
Yes.
You've also got a
Outdoor events.
a wholesaler,
A wholesaler.
and the weekend sells liquor.
Yes.
How do these businesses supply one another?
Yeah. So just because we're sitting with a team of about 50 people. I don't know. Komani can give me the actual number, but I think overall, our team, it moved to around 80. So we have bi-weeklies, we have temps, then we have management, which is the permanent ones.
Yeah.
So we're able to say that even with partners, us around partners, you have the weekend, you run the weekend, you run the bottle store. So you handle all the finances for the bottle store, you handle all the finances for the weekend. So he pays this one. Then all of us get the salary from here we all get salaries, but it's controlled by one of the partners. So everything, so the butcher, the shops is controlled by one partner. The weekend is controlled by one partner who deals with all the financials around it. Then there's an accountant, there's an attorney, and full on all of those things.
So all those businesses are like they're sister businesses of
businesses,
a big group,
yes,
or a big company.
A big company,
Okay.
which is the Easy Saturday street food markets.
And
So-
you're also a numbers guy.
Oh, yeah, I'm from, but you know how they say
From the
it's like,
finance side.
Dr. Niggas, Dr.
I
Rich.
talked, yeah. Isangoma can't heal
Not by themselves, yeah.
Yeah, so we have an accountant. Actually, our accountant used to be my boss at Vega.
Nice.
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 So,
So-
Spuda was asking before I
Yes.
interjected with, how did the logo come about?
Yeah, so the logo, the idea, we have an amazing. I also want to call him, but he probably won't. He doesn't. I'm talking about the person that created all our logos.
Oh, okay, yeah, the logos.
It's you, John. You don't know John Sheba.
Oh, yeah, Kemtava,
Yes,
sure.
Kemtava,
Also, okay,
Sheba.
to know.
Yeah. But I'm
okay.
saying, when you said we need to call in entrepreneurs,
Yeah.
you could be one of them. So he created, so the discussion here was that we need a logo that's going to move out of the weekend, the name. Can you see the name is the weekend? So we said after 3 years in business, we're going to take out the weekend. So we need an actual brand that's going to a sign that's going to show that it's the weekend without even saying the weekend. So that's when we created this. So this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, then Friday.
Nice.
Yes. So that's the whole point behind it was that it's a party everyday venue. Let's
Yeah.
create something like that, but let's have a sign or a logo that's not going to say the weekend just after 3 years, because we did 3 years now. So now all our branding, can you see, it doesn't carry the weekend anymore. It doesn't carry the name.
It's just the logo.
Yeah, it's like
So
rebranding.
no matter what day of the week it is, when
We
you
party.
arrive here,
We party.
It's the
Even
weekend.
tonight we party. We always party every day. So-
today is Tacos Tuesday.
Yeah, today's Taco Tuesday.
Tuesdays.
Today's Taco Tuesday.
Okay, mention them. Monday King, Tuesday King.
Yeah, so we have curry Mondays, Indian curry Mondays. So we're trying to also just get out of the norm. Try risk. It's like we always tell ourselves that.
Yeah.
So from us saying, no, everyone is doing Mokhodu Mondays, let's do Indian curry, because it also takes out babalas. It's peri-peri. It
Yeah.
also, so let's try curry Mondays.
Nice.
Yeah, so we did Indian curry Mondays. Then Tuesday, we introduced Taco Tuesdays. There's an amazing lady, a very young lady, professional chef. She's part of us. She does tacos. She
Nice.
does the Indian curry.
Nice.
She does waffle. So Wednesdays is waffle Wednesdays. So which is the waffle burger. We do a waffle burger.
Nice.
I wish I had them so that you can see them. Then we have Chamazini Thursdays.
So it's a waffle with beef on it.
Yes.
Okay, not
Yeah.
with chicken.
No, yeah, both.
Oh, you can have it with both.
Yeah, you can have
Yeah,
have it with
there's
both.
a nice restaurant in Harlem, in New York, that I love called
yes.
Malba's, and they've got like they're big fans of ASAP Rocky and the whole entire crew. You know, they've got an ASAP Yams meal, you
Yes.
know, and they've also got this other meal which is one of ASAP Rocky's favorite meal, which is
it's
waffles
amazing.
and chicken.
It's amazing how there's so many creative things out there, and I wish there was
You need
another
to explain
group.
it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that
Yes.
I've eaten it before, but I know people are in the comments right now
Yes.
saying they outlay ila waffles nenyama like
Yeah,
so please explain
it
it, because
is.
I'm
Like,
familiar with it, but
only-
get them familiar.
The truth is that
Okay.
even myself,
How does the sweet and the meat
it
come
doesn't,
together, man?
It doesn't, because waffles, it's like bread. You add the sweetness to it. It's sitting like bread. It's like toasted bread.
It's
then,
pastry.
it's pastry. So it doesn't have, you add the sweetness to it. So now you don't get to add the sweetness. You're treating it as if it's like a roll.
Okay.
Then after that, you put in a burger and all of those stuff inside of it. It's too nice.
Okay. Does your mother like it?
My mother, my mom loves everything that I do.
So she likes the waffles. Okay, and then on Thursdays, what do we do?
Yeah, first day is Tramazini first days.
What is
We do.
Tramazini?
Tramazini?
Actually, ilento champela good.
No. Yeah, what?
Yasinyaza ngoba sisekazi.
Yeah, what?
Yini Tramazini?
Sandwich private school yabuya like
Yeah, it's a sandwich that you press it down. It has cheese inside and all different kinds of meat.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's like a sandwich.
Okay, nice.
It's basically like a sandwich.
Do you have one with pastrami?
King pastrami, no.
Pastrami
It's
is on
like
the
a
ham,
sliced
so
beef.
sure.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Little
no.
silver side, little ham.
I think, but okay, I think
I
I'm gonna come
want
for the
those kind of
Tramazini.
names. I want a pastrami. we need to introduce people in the hood. We need to give them those names. We need
Yeah.
to. We need to.
Yeah.
I want pastrami. We could have pastrami Saturdays, guys. You see, yeah, because it does teach them. People didn't know tacos.
Yeah.
It does. It
Yeah,
does.
and I
It
love
goes.
tacos, yeah.
It goes a long way.
Yeah, they remind me of Texas. Yeah.
Oh, one.
And there was this other guy.
Qobela nge-America.
No,
No,
There's this other guy. I bought tacos from his shop. The first time I went to Texas, and he was showing me pictures of his daughters. Like, hey, you want a wife? You want a wife?
Is it a Mexican?
That was the first time I ever tasted tacos. So since then, I've always loved them because I remember the first guy that offered me tacos also offered me a wife.
Yeah.
So his daughter, no, seriously, his daughter. So okay, no, cool. And then on Fridays, what do we have?
So Fridays
On the
it's-
official weekend.
Yeah. So Fridays, cinematic. Cinematic, it's groove now. Yeah. Now it's capturing the groove with grills. So now we're starting with grills because there's too much alcohol to it.
Also, it's Chisanya.
Yeah.
Marimali ni happy.
Ihablila.
Yeah, Imalin.
Happy la?
It's straight.
How much? 250.
250.
Yes.
Namang.
Yes. It's cheap. We're still cheap here.
No, it's decent.
It's decent.
That's what I'm saying. Namang.
Look, because one of the things that we say, we're saying that everyone needs to experience the
Okay,
weekend.
Imali ni refill.
Irifili,
Yelahle.
50. Yeah, 50 rand. It's cheap,
So
yeah.
it's
Like,
cheaper, you can
here
have two rounds.
it's not about only this kind of class. It's basically everyone.
Yeah.
The weekend it's one of those that you will still get a beer for 20 rand,
Yeah.
25 rand. We're not saying we need another type of market to we accommodate everyone. We create our ideas are for everyone to experience them. So we're not pricing,
No.
we always
I love that. I love that. So 250 Habli, that will attract a lot of people that are watching this. So I want to divert away from the businesses that you've already promoted. Tell
Yes.
us about your love and your passion for fashion.
fashion.
Yeah, your style. Like I'm looking at your cap. I'm looking at your top. You know what I mean? The way you put it together.
It's
Like
comfortability.
So
I
so
think.
which crew were you
I
part
wouldn't-
of? Were you part of the fashionable crew in high school or your sense of style?
Yeah, they used to call us Mabujwa.
Okay, tell us more about Mabujwa.
Mabujwa.
Like where did Mabujwa end up? Like individually, as a crew? What line of business are they in? Because you know there are people who
No, we all
characterize
Yes.
each other
Correct, this
via
one will go
various
into this,
stereotypes.
yes.
And then 10 years later, we see, oh, Mabujwa manje so wayenza look na look. So tell us about Mabujwa. Wako Tembisa.
Skache lo khudle libona, he runs this business with them.
Yeah, so my
share
friend.
ngaba-
Yeah,
Mabujwa.
so but we all work differently. That's the other thing.
Yeah, no, but
We're
you're
all-
individuals.
Yeah, we are
Ngama
individuals.
fashionista.
We all work differently. I think not just the influence of spending time in Bram, loving creative stuff. I think creative stuff is like seeing different creatives all around the world. It's like you get inspired. Okay, this I would also love to wear.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this top I also love to wear just because of seeing other creatives.
And then how has that brought or gravitated a certain type of clientele to your other businesses? Like what
they
is
don't
it
know.
in your
They don't know that.
They don't know.
They don't know that the weekend is ours. They like most people.
Oh.
Most of our most of our
So it's not a lifestyle
our patron.
brand.
Yeah, no, most of our patrons, they don't know us. We try by all means just the brands to be themselves. That's why we didn't want to do the interview. Yeah.
Okay, not bad.
We didn't. Yeah, it's so.
So your business is running automatically. You even had the opportunity to go to the plate breaking country very recently. What were you there for? Was it for
Which
business?
one is that?
Greece.
Greece?
Yeah.
No.
one of you guys
Absu,
did
we're
well?
like Chris. I think it's one of the other guys.
We're
Sure.
lying. We're lying. We've
Why,
never
man?
been to
Khona
Greece.
ungitshela ukuthi
We
beniye Greece.
don't have money for Greece.
Okay, so have
But
you
yeah,
traveled
we-
outside of SA and seen
Yes,
any?
yes. So
Okay,
yeah,
so which
yes.
countries have you gone to?
But we've been doing Africa.
Someone on my
I think-
crew lied to
yeah.
me. Yeah, but anyway.
Yeah, because we lied. We posted. I think we're in Cape Town, so that place, how it looked like we're
I've been Mykonos.
in Greece. Is Mykonos?
Yes, it's called Mykonos. I go
Yes.
on holiday in Langaban all the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it does look like Greece. So we posted, but it wasn't a form of a joke.
it
So
does
but
look
we,
like-
it does.
did.
So people, so what do we?
Konos nasesantorini. Ikaselisha la maslay queen.
Mykonos.
Yes.
Ngiyacava, but that's what I mean. The original
I've been there,
one.
yeah.
is
Original
Greece.
one
Yeah.
is in Greece.
No,
Yes.
not-
Maro yazi
Santorini.
khava bobana ngithi.
Okay. Okay, no, but Mykonos is actually quite nice. Some of the restaurants there are pretty good.
Yeah, so that's we're posted. We're actually making a joke around it that my boys, because they are so Yoko took me to Cape Town
Oh, nice.
so that we could have a
and then
discussion.
Langaban
and
is far
stuff.
from Cape Town, bro.
Yeah, well,
Okay,
I was
who do you
Zuling.
know there?
I was Zuling. No, Yoko.
Okay.
Yoko took me to Cape Town. Then just because I'm a friendly guy, I met some guy there called Jimmy. Then we spent the whole weekend together.
Oh, did you
Like
take
a
you
taxify
crayfishing?
guy. Yeah.
To the crayfish spots?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Okay, cool.
Yes.
So you saw Langaban.
I went through everything, even those color houses. They own one of those.
Were
shops there.
you flying?
Yeah, I flew.
Unfortunately, so
Yes.
did you get a chance to scuba dive there?
No, I didn't.
Okay, but there's a
didn't.
nice
But I
scuba
wanted to-
diving training,
yes,
but you
there's
can't
so
do
many-
it until like you need to do it 48 hours before you fly out because it's the blood oxygen and air pressure
Yes.
thing when you fly your blood vessels could burst after scuba,
Hey,
but
shit,
do try it. Okay, cool. So you guys are getting a lot of inspiration, I see, from
Yeah,
all over the
also,
world.
Even me traveling.
Now South African food, right, is very hard to describe. Any of my travels, people always tell me, what is your South African food? Or always ask me, what is your South African food? And I say, South Africa doesn't have food. We have the best of all the food from all over the world.
That's
Yes.
how Pastor Rams angafuna ukuvana no sisi.
Usazayini?
Akavana.
Usafuna ne-iPhone 12.
Ayobhakahlakana nombali.
Uqale ngayo.
Khona amabhibiyelo amampela ngapha nangapha kabhilini.
Yabona lesa statue sika OR mawubuya. Umbali umthola before usibona lesa stage. Ungakasiboni nje. Usathi uthi back kula carousel.
Anathi awu introduce uPastor Rams lapho kuzodwa abantu. Why?
Hayi no. Angasithathela uzodwa wethu. Yo, angam-export uzodwa. Yo, hayi no. So we've got all
South
these
African
foods,
yeah.
and you guys are about celebrating the global aspirations of township kids with bringing in all these food experiences. Now,
Yes.
when it comes to our own traditional foods that we're used to, or our own, let's say, what is it, the contemporary
Yes.
food that we have right now? Mohodu, nyama yenhloko, and you guys do it so nice. It's so soft.
Oh yes. Thank you.
What do you think?
Awuzwile boy qede before thina sonke.
Is
Yeah.
Enakaza ngiqedele iqala igawo. Ngatashali.
Yeah, it usually takes me to like 5-star restaurants which sell terrible
yes.
food.
So now you spend time in
So now you're bringing in this experience from afar. How are you still preserving our own food, like Kasi food?
So we had a conversation with the team, né? That guys, no matter that we can create all different kinds of food, né? But you can't beat Trumps with steak. but you can beat Tramsi.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see, so we just said to ourselves that like, let's not try and do things that we don't know. Let's do, and especially in terms of everyday food. Every day when I'm filming different food here, it's different from us what we sell on a day-to-day basis. It's Tuesday, we only do Taco Tuesdays on Tuesday because it's filmed around that. But the parks has all the like the township food that you would need. So that's the other thing to us was that no, let's not fight with Trumps, Kaka steak, Wagyu steak. Let's not fight with Trumps around that. Let's give people, just make it nice. This is the best chef, Michelin chef. Do namahloko in your own way. Do all of those stuff. So
nice.
That's basically
Nice,
that.
nice. So, what are the people liking more? Are they liking the exotic foods or are they liking the homegrown?
Homegrown. They love the homegrown.
So the exotic food is more of like an experience.
An experience.
Every once in a while.
Yeah, those shapa taco once. Then next time we order la medi. Then next time we order a few friends. Then Lena he eats it. Some people now we have loyal customers that come on every Tuesday to buy for the whole family.
Lovely.
Yeah, so it's
Lovely.
It's preference.
Sean stylist to ibiza ukuthi nyama soft.
Nyama soft. We also had that.
Thank you for looking after the whole team. Siyabonga.
Oh, Sean Stylist is here? Yes,
thank you so much.
No, Sean Stylist out here. I'm saying ukuthi ibiza ukuthi nyama soft.
Okay. No, he took me to a place called The Milk.
Yeah.
In somewhere in Cape Town. I think Kylie or something. Sean Stylist. So, he showed me a nice time. I think he must also come through.
Experiences.
He must also come through here.
You must also travel. It's like I did the similar thing. It's like when I got to Cape Town, then meeting up with Jimmy took me to those Islamic village cultures and everyone. So like I had a tikka burger. I had tikka chicken.
Yeah.
I had a tikka chicken.
Yeah.
Then getting to it's good to
because ikana ma idea.
Yes.
Ongazwakala nawo.
Then you inspiring. Yeah, it inspires.
Yeah.
Like I wanna
actually traveling anywhere, even all over the world.
Even all over the world.
Inspired bese uyabuya. We localize ngendlela yakho yabona sure.
An experience.
So now tell me, top 5 pizzas in South Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah, who are the top 5 pizza makers?
I was a Pizza Sunday.
No.
Number one is Malume's Pizza.
Okay, Malume.
Number one is definitely Malume's Pizza.
Danko.
Then the second one is Andisio. Or
Danko.
probably we do it just because of late at night, but it's nice. Andisio does the most amazing pizza.
Yeah.
Then I discovered pizza, oven baked pizza for the first time. It's not that like few years ago. The first time then I had Pizza Perfect.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorites.
Yes.
Takeaways,
So I also discovered I was introduced to oven baked pizza.
from Pizza Perfect. Yeah. I only eat oven baked pizza.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't eat the other guys.
Yeah.
So I've been on Pizza Perfect since the beginning, like since I was a kid, since I was a lighty.
Yes.
So yeah.
Oh, no,
yeah. And then the other one- I think actually, I never actually tell this story, but one of my first jobs was actually like kneading the dough and rolling it out for a pizza shop. There was a Pizza Perfect around the corner from my house where we used to play games.
Oh, yes.
You know what I mean? And that's what I used to do to get
So
free
you've
pizza
never
for
had
my
a
friends.
Debonese?
No, I have eaten Debonese,
Okay.
but I just don't eat
You
it. Like
just
I
don't
wouldn't
eat it.
order
Oh,
it.
yes.
I'll eat if there's Debonese here.
Yeah.
I'll eat it.
Something meat here said Debonese.
Yeah, I'll eat it.
Something in a tikka yakho
Netika,
tikka
yeah.
chicken.
No, there's nothing wrong with Debonese, ne? But oven baked, you can just
Oven
taste
baked.
it.
Once you go oven baked,
in New York they wanted to ban fire ovens. Last year they proposed the law. The day they proposed it, and then it was in the news that they're burning fire ovens, people were like, "Yo, we'll shut this city down." You guys are crazy now. You understand what I'm saying?
That oven,
so like
that wood that they use there. Yes.
So you guys are in where now? Other than Malume's Pizza? Or are you saying Malume's Pizza is the same as your guys' pizza? Are you in number 4 or 5 or?
No, number 1.
Oh, you guys are number 1. Okay, cool.
We number
and then
1.
what's number 4 after
Malume,
Pizza Perfect?
After I've tasted Malume's pizza, I don't buy pizza anywhere else.
Okay,
I don't
no
even buy. So I really just know those 3, and I think also to save Deponez and all of it, I could put Deponez number 4 because at least it has carried us through our tough times. So when
you're
get
hungry.
Yeah, when you get that
The real deal.
The real deal.
Yeah.
Those days.
Yeah.
I don't know, just because of at least we have a few cents now, we are able to buy pizza perfect.
Yeah.
But Deponez really played also a part.
Okay, and then number 5?
Number 5.
Between Pizza Hut and Romans, one must go. Domino's is out.
I know, not Romans. Romans give rot.
So Pizza Hut.
Yeah, Romans give bad.
Okay.
And then maybe on the tip of top 5 spots in Tembisa apart from yours.
Apart from mine.
Let's give a shout out to local
the guys,
businesses like Asley too.
Yeah.
What 5 businesses would you give a plug to apart from yours and apart from Shimza's,
yes.
which is what the rest of the country would know
yeah.
about places in Tembisa? What are other places that people, when they come to Tembisa, they should explore?
They should explore. Okay. There's Faded. Faded has so what Faded does is that you are able to chill with them while they are doing the clothes.
Also Faded, the ones
it's
of
a
this
garage,
brand.
yeah.
Or they also
have
got
a garage.
spot, okay.
So it's not really a party place, but also just trying to experience something authentic in the hood. You are able to chill with them in the garage.
Nice.
Yeah. Then there's Kachozi,
Yeah.
Matlati, the Slochile guys.
Yeah.
They did another place that they hosted.
Don't assume I know. Let's speak to people who don't know Tembisa, who've never been here.
Sure.
Because the podcast is global.
Yeah,
sure.
it's clear. Yeah, okay, perfect. So we have Kachozi. So at least it helps also to talk because
Yeah.
I'm having a conversation with you.
Sure.
So we have Kachozi. Which other ones?
Obviously, Slow Chiller.
Slow Chile. Yeah, and it's the same team. Kachozi, Slow Chile. You already spoke about this one. There are not so many of them. So some of them, they come up, then after that, die after a certain time.
Others, they don't have to be a chill spot, but places
Yeah.
of food.
Places of food.
Like
Oh yeah, there's Tembisa.
Yeah,
Tembisa.
sure.
Tembisa also does nice food. Then so also just thinking of them out of my head, it's Ntena, but I can try and get more.
Kota riding. What's your batin? Leala pangasa
Oh
kaslam.
Neo.
Neo.
Uneo la Swazi.
No, it's Swazi.
Yeah. No in Swazi.
Stadium.
Oh, does amazing food. Then
Ingonje riding man. Uzongikwatela
Noxious.
Noxious. Yo.
Wangangfakanga.
Noxious
Kota.
How is the kota? Please tell me
Just
about the
know
kota.
it's Noxious.
No, the thing is that you see Amakota these days.
Just Google Noxious
They're
Kota.
doing too much
Guys,
on some
go
of these
on Instagram,
kotas.
Look for Noxious Kota.
Like
Noxious
I don't
with
want
an
a
X.
kota that looks like
my man,
half.
my man, and we deliver. By the way, Noxious Kota
Okay.
delivers. Even if you are in the suburbs in
Yeah.
Midrand, they'll
Yes.
deliver for you.
Okay.
Even if you are in Sandton, they'll deliver for you.
I know, no problem.
Guys, Noxious Kota in Tembisa, that's another plug. Sure.
Yes. Then there's Tepang that does amazing reps.
Danko.
Tepang does
Tepang.
amazing reps also. As in Fianengi. It's the best. You probably like it.
Mfiane next to
Okay.
Dain.
Yeah,
Okay,
melted cheese and all of those stuff.
Ish,
It's nice.
wraps these days are tough on me. They don't have sourdough wraps.
Oh!
Yeah.
Ipujo le ntwana le.
Oh, do a
Raps,
rap.
No, hey, gut health, Buffett. Nyasibona skin sami sinjani, Buffett, yo, I need to maintain it. You know what I mean? So like, yeah. No, thank you so much. I think like you've given us like a good walkthrough of your
yes.
business and the story of how your business came together. Is there
yes.
anything else that you'd like to ask us, so that you were curious of, you know?
Yeah, so I wanted your take on, in terms of brands. Because, you know, the biggest problem in terms of sponsors that come to the township, they don't treat that the same. It's like you can go to, I could have 11,000 people with a show in Tembisa. Then there's a show that has 5,000 people, 500 people in Brown. But they'll get more sponsorship or even monetary value. More.
Yeah.
beside us. It's like
How do we change
there's
that?
also that stigma.
Well, I
around
don't
it.
think
So
it's
what's your
stigma.
take? Yeah.
like we need to stop calling
Good
things,
question, bro. Good concern, yeah.
We need to stop calling things stigma. Right? That money is circulating within
Njani?
those communities.
Sabo.
That's it. It's all nepotism. It's all a system. You know, it's circulating within those communities. They will never circulate money within our communities that's going to stay in our communities. They'll give us things that will help them extract money from our communities. So unfortunately, right now, because we're not building the systems to distribute certain things, it starts with very small things. You sell a product that's 10 rand or the like, or sweet smoothies. You know smoothies, how many pallets they move per weekend?
Yes.
Over 13 million pallets
Yes.
of smoothies are moved per weekend. How many people sell smoothies? It's a boiled sweet. You know, it's a very simple sweet. But that sweet, the amount of places where it's distributed helps you build up a distribution network. Just a small product. So a small product that you guys can introduce yourselves, that you can spread out to a wider retail network,
yes.
will help you now gain the resources because you're sourcing income from different retailers and at various levels. So a product like Mofire is a genius product for anyone that's in that line of business, and especially coming from the township, because you'll have more township retailers for this product than other products that you could go into, right?
Yes.
Like your segment,
Oh, yes,
you will
yes,
be.
yes, yes.
So now what do you build up? You build up the networks. You build up the connections. You know, you've got places that you're delivering to on a regular, and you're also creating cash flow, and you're keeping it within a certain cultural circle, people with the passions for the things that you want. So the more and more we have these sorts of products, and the wider we distribute them, the wider the revenues, the more people that have passions for our townships are able to now spread their resources in. The more we support a brand like Mofire, the quicker we put it in a position to be the brand that's sponsoring Pizza Sundays.
Perfect.
You understand what I'm saying?
Makes
So
100% sense.
that's
So
about
we
it.
need to start creating our own
And it's a narrative thing.
We should forget about those ones.
Think about this, ne? Tembisa
Yeah.
gave us the idea for Ingodu.
Yes.
Right? Ingodu gave us the ability to drink Ipia in the nightclubs and not champagne.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
To bring Iskasi
Yes.
to the suburbs.
True.
To show our value in numbers. Now you go to Rosebank, is there even one night where they're playing EDM, doof, 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 doof? Not even. There used to be a Friday night in Santon, they play EDM. Saturday night, Gune House. Sunday nights, there's hip hop.
Yes.
Now it's all what black people do.
What-
The township
yeah.
culture
The township
is
culture,
everywhere.
It's literally
It's
You
even
understand?
all over the world.
all over the world.
But I'm talking about
All
here
over
where
the
we are
world.
feeling
Look,
it.
drama like us.
Yo.
Idume ndoda Portugal, in New York, LA, yonke indawo.
Speaker.
Kuma like
That's
us.
amazing.
Yeah.
It's so amazing.
so if we're building within those networks, right, we'll be able to now bring in better sponsorships. I understand, like right now, you guys are not obviously seeing the value, right?
Yeah.
But you're not Taste Group. Taste Group has got how many locations? So when they do a deal with whoever it is, Heineken, to get Savannah in there, they're doing it at scale.
In a bigger scale.
You understand? And
I get
Tina,
what
we're
you're
doing it
saying.
at a smaller scale as well.
And
So we'll get there.
to add on what Nota is saying, which is what you've said in the past, I'd like to reiterate it on this podcast. I think the last time you said it was last year, which the podcast was probably half of the audience that it has now. It has doubled, so there's new audiences. What Nota said is, what we just spoke about, that piano is now global, and majority of the people that are, if not all of them, that are benefiting through piano is not us. It's actually even people who've never set foot in South Africa. Those are the ones that are benefiting through piano in Europe, in the US, in Brazil, in Australia and Asia, in Dubai, everywhere, all over the world. The people that are hosting the biggest gigs, that are selling alcohol in numbers, champagnes in numbers, tables, all of those things, merchandise, clothing, and that are just benefiting off of this lock drum that started here, is people who've never set foot in South Africa. So what he was saying was, and what I'd like to add on is, just as much as this music, which is digital, that you can just press enter, ha, as a producer or as an artist, you release this thing. It's already all over the world. Yes, it's not easy for a physical, tangible product to spread as much as a song can spread. I go enter now, I'll wake up tomorrow morning, it's on 100,000 streams or it's on 1 million streams, it's all over the world. But what he's saying is we can use the music as a carpet
Yes.
and then find ways to start now adding different layers
On it.
on top of the kuyabona na undlala seseyintwana usakhumbula nasisakhula icansi isponji ingubonyana lengathi yasejele yokuqala izo-acta ngathi umatras nyana and then ingubonyana engathi so sheet nyana and then bese yabona so what he's saying is let's use ipiano as lela cansi lethu and then add these products just like what Nkosi is doing is just launched a store in New York.
Oh yes. So
You know what I mean? So what does Piano do for his store in New York? It complements his store in New York because he is the source of where this music is coming from. That's why Pastor Rhymes has not left.
Yes.
Because in his mind, this is the birthplace and the genesis of this Amapiano sound that he hears everywhere.
Yes.
Right?
The new era.
He's
This
enjoying
new era.
being
This
here.
new
Yes.
era. Yes.
So we're in the best times ever because now our talent are already doing that.
Yes.
Uncle Waffles is traveling the world. Mapurisa, Kabs, you can name them.
Yes.
They're all traveling the world. They're another carpet onto this Amapiano thing.
On this, yes.
So now let's do the same as Nkosi.
Yes.
Let's do the same as
Drip.
Thank you. But now let's take it all over the world.
Let's take
and
it all
and we
over
don't
the
have to
world.
have like big distribution all over the world.
Yes.
Just like Nkosi. You can have one store in New York. You can
Yes.
have one store in Paris.
In Paris.
You can have one store, just a small,
flagship,
even
a
a pop-up
flag,
store
yeah.
in London.
In London.
You can have one, you understand?
Yeah.
Kanjalo.
Kanjalo.
And angisthola leso store.
Yes.
Be so strict enough or so selfish enough to be like, this is my brand, this is my store. I can sort of open up a little bit to two other brands from Mekas and say, chance,
Come in.
nangithi ngipayisa whatever eyenu ngicela ukuthola imakap yami nyana nami kancane.
Yeah.
And that's how the Nigerians are colonizing the world. There's a Nigerian community
Partnership.
everywhere all over the world.
Teams.
Well, the
Just like
Chinese did it first.
There's little Tokyo everywhere.
Yes.
There's little
Koreatown,
China, there's Chinatown here,
Chinatown
everywhere, all over the world.
Have you ever had hot
Everywhere.
Korean hot pot.
Uh-uh.
I think I should take you to a Korean hot pot spot. It might be a new idea that you want to bring here.
Exactly. Let's
You know what I
experience
mean?
that.
There's
Let's
a Korean
experience
hot pot spot that my friends like going to.
Is it?
Yeah, they love going there.
Let's
And it's a very
experience it.
nice place.
Let's experience
but
it.
it's very old school. Like it's indoors and they still smoke inside, like the Korean people that are there. I'm serious. It's very old school. You know what I think the hygiene is a bit like questionable a bit.
That's where it's nicer.
Remember
That's
what
where it's nicer.
the biggest venue we did in the US, the last event we did,
Yeah.
you and I was Everyday People.
Yes.
Remember,
yes.
imagine Pizza Sunday at Everyday People.
Yes.
In Washington, D.C.
In Washington,
In
DC.
LA.
Everyday people even
In
come to
Chicago,
South Africa.
in New York.
Yes.
But they don't have stalls. You understand? I
Yes.
can connect you with the everyday people because they're good
Everything,
people.
though.
Just
You know,
ukunifafaza
they're
brand
Sudanese.
kancane.
Everything just to make the brand
They're
alive.
Sudanese brothers.
Because it's all about what you say. It's those connections of actually getting people. And sometimes we don't need to fight that brands must give us more money when we could partner with local brands. Like it brings me to your brand, more fire. It's like these are the type of brands that we can actually partner with and not even think of it as getting money, too much money from it, but as long as it's part of us. Those partnerships are the most.
Sipepanini.
Iyo le.
Siyapepana
Na
sonke
yenye,
show.
na yenye.
Nangingenile.
Zoga.
Angiletha ababhaya ngiletha
Oza.
amaphepha.
That's
Asingene.
amazing.
So now
That's
look
amazing.
at just as something as small as Tembisa, the township.
Yes.
The inspiration. Nasilethele ingudu.
Yeah.
Ingudu yaba hit. Yafana
International.
nenkalakatha.
Yo.
Abongabla nabo
Yo.
bagcwala ngayo.
Yo.
You go to any rugby game where the Springboks are playing ingudu izodlala nabo
Yes,
Sister
yes.
Bettina nabo Nkalakatha and all that
It's
type of
amazing.
thing. So
It's
that's
authentic.
township.
Yeah.
It's
But now
authentic.
that's township culture coming into the mainstream through digital. You understand? We're then able to convert that into a further relationship with Heineken.
Yes.
Heineken, 2 years later after Ingotu, gave us then the money. Yogleta Oale. When we
Yo.
brought him for Spirit.
Yo.
You understand?
Yes.
Some Lete Lokshin.
Yes.
Why did we do that? Because we wanted to create the perception is that these American stars, every time you see them in Santon and wherever you see them at
Yes.
FNB Stadium.
Yes.
See, now when we are able to bring them on our own terms, it's by Lete Lokshin. and let them experience it. You know, let Rick Ross walk around
Walk
in
around the
Lokshin.
hood,
You know what I
yes.
mean? Let him see the East Rand
because
and know what
a
it
boy
is.
looking and seeing Rick Ross. Yeah, you don't know how much that thing could. It changes.
But look how
that person's
look
life.
how
It
Americans
changes,
changed their
inspiring,
hoods.
like it's inspiring.
They made you want to be from Brooklyn.
Yes.
They made you want to be from Harlem, and
Yes.
those were grimy
It
places at the
helps.
time, right?
It helps.
But they made it cool.
It helps.
So Nathi, we need to make it cool. The same reason why we're here today. You know what I mean? We had two choices.
Thank you.
We had a big mansion in Bryanston.
Yes.
To go to. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Then you came to the weekend.
5 minutes, but
The
we.
weekend.
Like, no.
Kaslete,
The
bro.
week, so.
You know what I
Imagine
mean?
uShims adlala.
Yeah.
Portugal abantu abayithenta asha iskippers phale Pizza Sunday.
Pizza
Asha
Sunday.
Asha
Yes.
iskippers
It's
phale
about
lideng.
that. It's about partnership.
Imagine uKofi adlala kuphi kuphi asha iskippers
Yeah.
phale lideng.
Eish.
Hayi Amiri,
Yeah,
hayi Vatoni,
ini.
hayi imagine uNota
Yeah.
ashute
Yes.
young first
Imagine you guys wearing this.
Upepana bafethu.
You guys wearing
so
this today.
that's the inspiration that you guys are giving now to your own hood. You know, you're
Yes.
showing people that it's investable. We had someone standing or sitting here in our previous episode
Yes.
who was lamenting the fact that the hood seems uninvestable, and you guys are proof that it's investable.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You've tried, you failed. You know what I mean? You've
Got back
bounced
again.
back. You know what I mean?
We've learned.
And now you're expanding, you're growing. So I'd like to say, like, I'm really proud of the work that you guys have done, and thank you for being an inspiration not only to us, but like to a lot of the viewers and everyone in Tembisa.
Oh
Thank you
man,
so much, man.
thank you so much.
No, I
Thank you
really
so much
appreciate
for hearing it from you means a lot.
No, seriously.
Because you know how you're an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
You have bad nights, you have anxiety, you have all
Eish.
of those things that you're thinking. So at least if I'll think I noticed said something like I'll sleep better. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
That's
Thank
it,
you.
because anyone that invests Elokshin, you know, it's a passion thing.
Yes.
And you'd like to
100%.
see that investment growing into
Yes,
something,
100%.
materializing. You know what I mean? Abu Sbuda, when they were doing it when he was our younger age, when we were
Yes.
still young boys,
Yeah.
they were
Pushing.
showing us
Yo,
that it
pushing
could be
Tembisa.
possible.
Yo, pushing
And Monale
Tembisa
has
since
even
from day
greater
one.
challenges. You
Yes.
understand what I'm saying? Now that it is possible and we're seeing these things, they didn't have such things. You know what I
No.
mean? They had venues, but they didn't have wood
Yeah.
palisades. You know what I mean? They didn't have that. You know what I mean?
Asha
They're
Makamba
styling.
Zenke.
Come on, Zenke.
You know what I mean?
Uskim me fresh.
Mzexmani ndalamela mazenke.
Uskim me fresh, yeah.
So like your place looks amazing. Thank you for hosting us. You know,
Ah.
thank you to your team
Thank
as
you for
well,
the
your staff.
opportunity.
Everyone knows what they're about. You know what I mean? Everyone knows what their speciality is. The hospitality is amazing, top notch.
Ah,
You know what I
thank
mean?
you so much,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, they almost fed us. We had to like stop them. Like, hold on, we can feed ourselves.
Is it?
They were
that's good,
almost
guys.
feeding us. You know what I
No,
mean?
guys will serve all of Istenyoro batlo spend.
We take care of people.
Your last words mhlambe to the camera over there hovalelisa ababukeli lapha endladleni echarity.
Oh, yes.
I'm a subscriber. The hustler.
Nama subscriber, my gents, my phone in and everyone all over the world. Which
Sila.
camera? Over there. Oh, okay, sure.
Oh, this one. I don't know what to say, but
Advertise your sports.
okay, yeah.
Your social media platforms, your online places.
Yes. Lebohang Masasanya, one of the team members for Easy Saturday, Street Food Market, Pizza Sunday, The Weekend, The Parks, Sunday Course. We do all of the, please come experience us in Tembisa. It's amazing. There's no crime here. It's not rough. It's not rough. It's an amazing place. And we really want to host you. We really want to host you, give you a township experience, give you township groove. So whenever you have time, come visit us. We open every day. And we have Sunday course on every Sunday. And we're planning Pizza Sunday in December. We'll take out a date. But thank you so much. Thank you for watching.
Social media plugs.
Social media platform, we have The Weekend 1632, Facebook, Instagram. We have Easy Saturday Street Food Market, also Facebook and Instagram. We have The Parks, also on Facebook and Instagram. Then we have Street Food Market, also on Facebook and Instagram. So it's The Weekend 1632, Easy Saturday Street Food Market, Pizza Sunday, The Parks 1632. Thank you so
Beautiful.
much.
Nice one. Nota, last words.
Hola. Yo, please teach me how to do the TS whistle. Is it
The
good?
Tembisa whistle.
Yeah, okay. No, but the one that you got.
Oh, when you show like I'm 6 months.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's ask you pass come 6 months. Because I'm a chef, I'm 6 months, Marikara.
Hey, yo.
Maybe Uncle Sheba
Let me tell you something.
Maybe Uncle Sheba. Maybe Uncle Lungusa Maskai. Maybe
Listen.
say like a hoot, whatever, never say.
I left the hood before I could learn how to whistle. Yeah, I left before my lips were.
You ring?
Yo.
I love a fun, I love a Masaba. Guys, I'm so proud of you. Everyone that's doing their thing. Kokasi, it doesn't matter. Kim Lazi, Kis Shecho, Ki Spriti, Tsakane, whether Xembalentle, Gusem Tanzane, no manga because we know you guys are trying
Duncan
hard.
Village.
We know it's not easy. We know you guys, you try, you fall. You've heard another story of an entrepreneur. Him and his team and his friends that he grew up with, they've started something, they built it, they fell, they lost things, and they moved out of the hood, they came back, they started again. There's no shame in starting afresh. I've been writing books, told you my stories, I've fallen so many times, told you about my own mistakes as well. I've fallen so many times, and I keep coming back in front of your eyes. We hope all of our stories inspire you. Nota's challenges currently that is going through, hopefully whatever it is at the end, at a later stage, it'll come out as a story that will also inspire you as well. So keep on being inspired by all of these types of individuals and believe that the money is in the hood. It doesn't matter wherever hood you're in. The more ubona takes, the more ubona bat baba paya. Man, let me just find a way about kotoza in a legal way, because they shouldn't only instill this mindset down no, you can come up with ideas like them and service your own hood and make a lot of money. We love you so much, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. Chapster, I'm proud of you. And kakavali humble, you know. Lefanda rem tidy le ra tlo renga le rona na sa batle ba funa machitas thulela khab yabona ne, and it's a beautiful thing, and that's one of the things that I've learned in businesses, or only now as I'm older I understand that some of the most successful business people, the more they become successful, the more they just want to lay back, the more they just want to be humble and just be in the corner somewhere and push the younger stars, push their brands and let their work speak for itself. And I guess that's what they're doing, and I'm sure they've learned also from their journey. I've learned also from my mistakes. We're hoping that you are learning from our mistakes so you can become better.
Thank you,
and congrats.
How was the show, guys? Give us a round of applause. We're not alone on the hustler's corner, guys.
Next note.
No,
okay, before Samuel, and by the way, Nasbuya is those organizing I'm entrepreneur about 3 or 5.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Not only I'm entrepreneur, like people that you feel deserve this platform.
Deserve the platform, yes. And conversations also. Conversations around the township, around business, around how they're doing it. Like there's a lot of people that are making money off the township. They just don't get opportunities.
We are hustling. We're in the corner. We're in Tembisa.
And
we are out.
Ah!